Let's do this. Turn right.
Theatre in North London, which has been closed since February. Admittedly, we had to wear masks, queue outside until seated, and seats were socially distanced. But hey, we're in care.
Go straight on. Keep left, then turn left. Turn left.
There was live music, 6 actors on stage, and we got our drinks delivered to our seats. It's a new show, series of sketches, monologues and songs, reflecting on the very strange year that we've all lived through. It's called 9 Lessons and Carols, and it was devised in rehearsals by the cast, along with the director Rebecca Frecknell and the playwright Chris Bush, who I spoke to earlier. Chris began by explaining how the COVID-19 regulations on social distancing had impacted on the format.
In very practical terms, there's a lot of nuance. We have a couple of scenes that use we knew that it wasn't going to be a show that really used props or that had costume changes or that had any sort of business. But beyond that, I don't think there was much restriction in the room because we were able to tailor the material to suit the expectations.
There are big where you move the actors. How important was it to get the choreography right? The actors had to be able to move all the time.
Yeah, I mean, the way that Courtney's kept the space really great in this piece especially. It's something I'm always interested in, but we had to have the opportunities apart all the time, so we have to find a way of doing that elegantly and so that becomes part of the piece rather than a restriction of the piece. So I actually really enjoyed that because I like choreography, so working out how to move 6 people around in distance and make it fluid and elegant was an interesting thing, but once you get used to it, that's what the restriction is. The actors start to do it by themselves and actually making it like these really interesting shapes and lines in the space, which I was able to work on. So hopefully it doesn't lack anything from the big space, hopefully it gains something.
Now, Rebecca, the experience of going into the theatre after all this time was both strange but also wonderful. The set's absolutely beautiful. It's like being around a campfire, listening to stories of music on a circular stage, and then surrounded by walls of logs, very warm lighting. Is this what the Danish would call Lugia theatre?
I couldn't tell you, but the atmosphere in the theatre was something we started talking about exactly at the same time that we talked about what the piece would be. Myself, Chris and Tom Scott, our set designer, sort of came on board about a week before we started rehearsals to make the show, and so we needed to come up with a design that gave atmosphere and flexibility because we didn't know at that point what the piece was going to be. So yeah, we talked about this idea of the shared experience and the storytelling tradition and to time and solstice and of creating an atmosphere that would feel magical and shared and accessible. And so the kind of campfire idea of the logs and the warmth that the Almeida offers felt like something we wanted to tap into. And I think that's been really successful. It feels like a kind of very space to be in, which I think is where the piece is missing.
Now, Chris, the piece takes its title from the service of 9 lessons and carols, which, interestingly enough, was invented by Edward Bennett,
Go straight on.
the Bishop of Truro, in 1880 to keep the church out of pubs on Christmas Eve. It is a series of songs and sketches, monologues and so on. Now, in 9 lessons and carols in service, the lessons form a narrative series.
left,
Like
and then
Myra,
continue
yes.
straight
Tell
on.
us about the music, because it's all original compositions.
Yeah, the music's all composed by
Go straight on.
the brilliant singer-songwriter and former award winner Mertyn, who's also in the show. So she's written all the music and she leads most of the music, and then she's also a character on the piece. And as you say, everything can sing. So that felt important, partly because of the idea of carols and what carols are, but also that live thing of group singing is something I feel like we've really missed, and it's such a special thing. And I think the music sort of gives you a thread through the evening that feels very touching and moving, and kind of gives a rhythm and a flow to the piece. So but it's been really interesting because Moon's been able to write songs that have come out of conversations in the room and sort of been done in the room. So everything sort of speaks, all the pieces speak to each other, even though they're also lifted out and stand alone.
So it's not a Corona play, it's a play about connection, about isolation, about lighting a candle. It's less than this long night. That is a sort of Corona play, isn't it? It felt to me, sitting in that theatre, as that you were speaking to me.
Keep left, and then continue straight on.
Crystallise around this year, even though the themes of loneliness and connection feel
Go straight on.
We've got an extract here from one of the stories about the experience of somebody working very hard at the time of collecting the actors to
I deliver high-end dim sum to overcrowded high-rated parties with way out, crumbling chins since we crumbled 20 in our small to send a late night. I deliver silent audience to the single split rays where would-be intersectionalists offer me a joint and ask me to stay, saying, hey, maybe
Keep right, and then exit right.
shows how it's done. Happy wig and tattoo top wig holds me hostage for
Exit right.
prepared statement on how he intends to be a better ally, before finally dismissing me with a silent raised fist. Solidarity, bruv. By September, these conversations have stopped.
a lot of our key workers, an awful lot of people have been working sort of hard together, and often they have I think that's where the sense of frustration is apparent.
There is a recurring sketch, almost like a refrain, set in an advertising agency where the characters brainstorm ridiculous ideas for promotions. That is very funny. Was this also a reflection of how you created the piece in the rehearsal room?
Yes, it sort of became that. I think Chris had this idea of, we were talking about Demi, and she had this idea of, is there a sketch that's effectively the John Lewis kind of advert being brainstormed, which we sort of thought was a kind of delightfully sort of lighter and funnier kind of thread through the show. And actually, I think earlier in the evening, one of our actors picked up the first actually what these characters are doing is quite what we're doing, and in some ways it's interesting to see how different art forms are not that dissimilar, even though the product might be a completely different thing and for a completely different reason. So yeah, that became a sort of strange, funny holding device for the show, but also for the rehearsal process.
And finally, Rebecca, how was it for you on the first night? The place, the lighting, the sound, the movement, the speaking, the singing, and the audience, finally.
Keep
all
right,
happening together.
and then
The
turn
return of
right.
actual theatre.
It was really emotional, actually, and I think it caught a lot of us off guard. The first preview with an audience in, and with all these new rules and restrictions, and having to sort of bring everyone in and greet everyone in a really different way. What was
Turn right.
really beautiful was I was standing outside the theatre with and there were some girls over the road who hadn't come to see the show that sort of came over to us and went, "Are you at the theatre?" We said, "Yes." "Have you got a show on? Is it the opening?" We said, "Yes." And the excitement around us opening again, and the gesture of that has felt so having those
Get
seats
ready to
going
turn
in,
left.
because only half of them, and being in that dialogue with the public has felt absolutely magic and
Turn left.
completely unexpected, and we're so grateful for everyone that's coming back to see the
January. And it's just one of many artistic responses to COVID. At the start of lockdown, the multimedia arts complex Home in Manchester commissioned local artist Nick Burton to make a comic strip. They asked him to draw parallels between life in the time of the coronavirus and life in the time of the Great Plague of the 1600s. His comic strip, Our Plague Year, is set in Derbyshire.
Get ready to turn right.
Now, when the Black Death arrived, hidden in a
Turn right.
crawling with infected fleas, the villagers decided to cut off all contact with the outside world to stop the contagion spread. Now, Nick's comic strip is an ongoing project which has appeared on the walls of Manchester and he joins me now. Now, Nick, did you do lots of research in what happened in Eam in the year 1666?
You have
And
arrived
did
at
you
your
think it was important
destination.
to be historically
Your route
accurate?
guidance is now finished.
Yes, I did quite a lot of research actually, and I do think it's important to be historically accurate, even though the story itself that I'm telling is more of a fictional one. So, besides sort of looking into the story of Eam and what went on there, I was looking in general at the 17th century and what was going on with the plague in different cities and villages as well. So quite a bit of research.
And I mean, and what immediately struck you as the parallels with now?
I think the parallels, if we sort of look back to Eam and talk about Eam itself, the parallels are pretty incredible. I mean, first and foremost, you've got the lockdown itself. So, what we've all been going through this year, the same thing was happening 350 years ago to these villages in this small village. And in the lockdown, they also had social distancing rules. So, whereas we have, 6 feet, I suppose, today, back in Eam, they had 12 feet, to make sure to sort of stay 12 feet away from, the other people in the village. So those were some of the more immediate parallels, but there were also other interesting ones